Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for returning. Today we're going to be doing my weekly check-in number 3 for the month of May. Let's just get right into this video. Today, I'm sorry guys, I don't have a bubbly because it is Saturday morning and I just woke up like half hour ago, so I have my coffee, and as you can see right here, I have some waffles. So yeah, I'm gonna be eating my breakfast and doing my weekly check-in. I won't be chewing on camera because I know that's annoying to some people, but I will be editing that part out. But I will be drinking my coffee and having my breakfast while I do my check-in. So without any more chit chatter, let's just get right into this. My hands are a bit sticky. All right, so I'm gonna put my wallet to the side. I use a plum paper monthly planner for my budgeting. Let's just open up to the calendar view. Just move this plate over a little bit. We are going to be weekly checking from the 18th through the 21st. Like always, I use my Budget by Paycheck workbook from the Budget Mom, where I keep track of all my expenses and my paychecks. So I'm going to keep this off to the side so I can know what dates to lay down the stickers. Okay, we're going to start off with eating out. My first expense was on Tuesday, the 18th. I spent $9 on lunch. And then the 19th, again, I got lunch. I spent $4 out of my eating out category. That's it for eating out. Now we're gonna go to spending. My first spending expense was on the 19th. I didn't have enough money in my eating out, so I used some of my spending money for Firehouse sub. This was an expensive sub. It was okay. I tried something different, but I can't lay this down. And that was $8. And then on the 19th as well, I went to I went to Staples and I spent $4. I got some folders and a pen, which is this pen right here. It's so cute. This was like $2.99, I think. And then I got some folders because I got some important documents at the doctor's office last week, so I wanted to keep it organized inside of a folder instead of like thrown. On the 20th, actually, you know what, I'm gonna do compra next. On the 20th, I spent $13 at Trader Joe's from my spending category. It's a little crooked, but that will do. Now compra on the 20th, I went to Publix. And then I went to Trader Joe's. Spent $50 out of my compra. And then the remaining was out of my spending. So that's that. I got gas on, what date was that? On the 18th. I got gas on the 18th at Sam's Club. So I'm going to put that here. And then I ordered some stuff on Amazon because I won a giveaway. It was a $20 giveaway, and I just was kind of seeing what I wanted to buy for myself. So I went a little bit overboard. I had to shed out $32 out of my pocket, but I haven't sent the money to my mother yet because I use my mom's credit card when I purchase Amazon stuff because she gets like rewards for it. So I think it was Thursday that I bought the items, but there's nowhere to put it. So I'm just gonna put it here, only because I don't want to put it sideways. So I will just put it here. Okay, I got myself some Moji pens. I've been wanting these pens for a long time. And then I also got myself a label maker and a hole punch, because I do have a laminator and laminating paper, which I haven't even played around with, but I wanted to play around with it. But I'm like, I don't have a hole punch, so I can make hole punches for my, binders. So I'm really excited to get that. I should be getting it today. Today's the 22nd. So the time I edit this, I'll probably already have it, obviously, because I'm going to probably post this next week. So I'm going to just insert a picture here so you can see all my goodies. All right, now I'm going to check off my bills. This bill right here, I could finally check it off because I did pay my car tag this week. My car insurance came out. I paid my cell phone. Renter's insurance came out. And my car note came out. And I think that's it. Oh, Capital One. Actually, I ended up paying $251. And then Comcast came out. And then I replenished this. I don't know if I'm going to replenish this week. I have to see, because technically I don't have to give her that money for a few weeks, so I might just save up for it or see where I take it out of. But for right now, I did want to log it, but I'm not going to replenish it just yet. I use a Cinnamon Toast Crunch creamer. Oh my gosh, guys, if you like creamers, you better go get yourself some of that, because it's delicious. I need a refill. Okay. Guys, this is the creamer I'm talking about. Get yourself some. It's delicious. Just gotta pour a little bit more. And I bought a spoon to mix it. Hope I don't spill any on my book. Okay, so now we're going to tally up all of my spending and enter it into the weekly check-in. Gas is first, so let's see how much we spent in gas. $31. Eating out is everything in the yellow. So on the 18th and 19th, let's tally this up. 9 plus 4 is 13. Okay, so let's calculate spending. 4 plus 8 plus 13 is 25. Compra is next. It's everything in the teal. 50 plus 31 is $81. Okay, so I'm going to pull out my wallet just to make sure that we have this remaining. Okay, so as you see here, eating out has no money. Like I mentioned before, my gas is cashless. This money just stays in my account and rolls over to the new pay period. Spending should have 42. $20, $30, $5, $36, $37, $38, $39, $40, $41, $42. Okay. I'm just gonna keep this off here. Okay, so I went to, I don't know if it was Publix or Trader Joe's, one of the two. I got change back. I think it was Publix. Yo, that money smelled so disgusting. It smelled like old lady cheap perfume, like so floral. It wasn't even like pleasing. And I am really sensitive to smells. Like I get like an instant headache. I can't do smells. But oh my gosh, I couldn't. Like, so when I went to the bank yesterday to get my cash for my cash stuffing, I literally went inside the bank. I always do the drive-through, but yesterday I was like, I need to explain to them what I need for them to do for me. So I took the $42, which were these, and I'm like, can you exchange these bills? I'm like, they stink really bad. So they did. They exchanged my $42. But in the meantime, when I left, my wallet still kind of had that smell. Like this envelope stunk like that perfume. So yo, I had to take this out at work and like wipe it down. I actually had to wash it. Like I rinsed it under water. So I had to take water and fill it up in here and just wipe it down. But yeah, this is crazy how, I mean, you don't know who has this money before you. So it's just crazy to me that money can smell so disgusting as far as someone's like perfume. Ugh. Anyway, let's keep it moving. So compra has nothing in it. I have to take this receipt. I think I have to scan this. My household, I didn't spend any money, but let's just count to see how much I have in here because I don't think I counted it last week. So I have 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. So I have $30 in household. All right, guys. So let's see how much change I have today. I'm going to take this and pull it off to the side. I'm gonna put my pennies in here.
You know who I have to get? Owie. He's gonna get 10 cents today. Couldn't go in. There it goes.
I'm going to my mother's in a week or so, so I'm gonna make sure I take this with me. Even if I leave it down with her. No, I don't want to leave this with her, but maybe I don't know if her bank is open on a Saturday. I'll have to ask her, but all right. Oh, I need to lay out my no spend days. I think I just had one. So let's just put that down. All right. Now we're going to replenish some money. It's just one item. When I went to Publix the other day, I had to buy some medical items. I had to buy some Tylenol and some Tums. So originally this was going to be replenishing my compra because I used compra money, but then I ended up having to use spending money because I didn't have enough compra money. So this is technically going to be replenishing my spending. So I'm going to take $9 out of my medical. Oh, and I also wanted to show you guys a fun fact because I've never seen, I don't think I've ever seen anyone do this. People that have this binder, this one here, the one with the button, and it has this clip back here. A lot of people do this, and I did it myself because in the beginning I didn't know. Like you have this flap, you know, so people tuck it under, right? You can actually do this. Let me show you. You take it and you turn it. Look at that. So when you open up your binder, the flap isn't sticking up. Look at that. All right, so we're gonna take $9 out of here. So I think I have, okay, I don't have change, but let me make change. I'll be right back. Okay, I just made change. So now let's just take $9 out. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me write this on the card, that way I don't forget. Okay, so this is my rollover money. I don't have a specific rollover like envelope, but I do have a miscellaneous envelope that I tend to put rollover in it. So I'm just gonna do that for now. Let me just get this together and we'll count to see how much we have. I'll just check this off. So we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 1, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. Okay, so $51 is gonna go into my miscellaneous. What I'm gonna start doing, I need to get an envelope for it. I have so many zipper envelopes, so I have to just make one. Any rollover that I have, and I'll probably include that in it. I wanna start saving for a planner for the fall season. I wanna get the box set from the Budget Mom. So I'm gonna start saving for that now because it is pretty pricey. So anything that I have rollover as far as spending, because I never have rollover for eating out. And compra, I just roll over. If I do have extra money in compra, I roll it over into the next pay period. I don't take it out. So basically any rollover spending money will go towards my future planner for the end of this year for 2022. As far as my budget, and I will probably get another plum paper one, or maybe I'll convert to Happy Planner. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens because I really do like this notebook. Okay, so that is the end of my video. Let me close this up. Put this pen back in here because I love this pen in my wallet. It looks so pretty in it. See? Nice and neat. Let me take a sip of my coffee. I hope everyone has an amazing weekend, morning, day, night, whenever you're watching this. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on my next one. Take care.